Hello, everyone. Oh, nobody's responding. Okay.
I'm here.
Hi, guys. Welcome to Batu on a very, very, very busy Monday. Hi, Benji. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
What technical difficulties?
My trying to connect to you while I'm off planet.
Oh, yeah, it's very busy. But
Hey,
you forget this. What's the big news of the day? The Frozen sing along. How was it?
it was very frozen and very sing along and very celebrated. That didn't
Was
sound
there
right.
any noticeable changes?
Other than the cast stays 6 feet away from each other, not a thing. Like that, it was very nice sitting down. The theater. Well, let's start. Use the normal queue. Pre-show has social distancing dots that they assign parties to. Once you go inside the theater, it is normal. 4 open seats for guests to sit in, 3 block seats, 4 open seats. So if your party is more than 4, you have to split up. If your party is less than 4, then it's you by yourself. The show overall, other than no hugging and no closeness, like they make a couple of social distancing jokes and a couple of mask jokes, facial coverings, but no, the show is the exact same.
Is it weird to sing along with masks on?
Yes, it is. And here's something else that's weird.
30 minutes for only saucers?
Correct. Yes, they make a joke about, even with your mask on, you sing great. They do a good job of making it entertaining as always. It was very hard for me not to sing along because I was recording. That video should be up shortly. Then it may disappear for a few minutes, and then hopefully it'll be up a little bit later on with something different or something missing.
Let it go, Jeremiah.
um. So yeah, the park is to say busy, maybe an understatement, and that's not just like it's busy since then. This would be a busy weekday normally.
So Gary's here. He wants to know, is the Voyage of the Little Mermaid back?
It is not as of yet. So far, the only show that has officially returned is, for the first time in forever, a Frozen sing-along celebration.
Wow, look at you with the nomenclature.
I think I tweeted that maybe 5 or 6 times already. So
Kenya says hi. Hi. Tammy is greeting us from Kingman, Australia. Alfred just subscribed. So
hey, thank you, Alfred. And for those of you who have not subscribed, liked us, ring our bell. Go for it, Benji. Sing it.
ring my bell, ring my bell, my bell.
Now is a great time to do that. If you also are just on our Facebook page, make sure you subscribe, like us there, because you'll get notifications quite often. Yeah. Very often for our live streams, because we do these just about once a day, sometimes twice a day, done a couple 4 times a day. So we keep you occupied.
Tammy doesn't realize that when I say Australia, I'm joking, and I know it's Arizona, and doesn't appreciate being part of my running gag.
You really shouldn't run.
In Australia, you don't run the other way.
No, they walk about.
Walkabout.
So
we're living in the land down under. We got a viewer from Indonesia. So hello.
Nice.
Oh, look, you got a Free Guy poster. That trailer came out today.
Oh, it did? I have not watched that. Well, I've been running around over here. So to our right is the end of the line for Toy Story Mania,
Oh
which is
wow.
a 45-minute wait. And to our left and going all the way around is the queue for Slinky Dog Dash.
Dang, that's busy.
Yes. Oh, it just changed to a 40-minute wait from a 45. So 5 less minutes for Toy Story Mania, everybody. We still do not have the uh, Municiberg area open, so no Frozen. The market, which has been open, is now looks like closed. But don't worry, Joffrey's is open for your alternative to the other coffee that has almost a long line as Slinky Dog over here does. Oh, looks like the Mulan preview is no longer in Walt Disney Presents. It is
Oh,
back to
we're back to
one-man
the little
stream.
wall.
I would walk in there and show us, but we've learned that you make like 3 feet in and it's no signal.
So there's Voyage of the Little Mermaid. Show's still closed, but the billboard's back.
Yes. And the fishies are all outside. The posters actually look like they've been refreshed. I can't tell you definitely they've been refreshed, but I know that they were starting to look a little faded before the shutdown in the queue, and those look all pretty clear.
So that queue right there, that's supposed to be the queue for Slinky Dog Dash?
Yes. Wait a
Oh.
minute. We got breaking news. Breaking news. There is wait time markers in the Little Mermaid queue.
Oh, wow. Getting ready.
Of course, those could also be Slinky Dog markers, but
Good point.
yeah, let's see. We'll just follow these back around and see. Yes, those are Slinky Dog markers, but
Oh.
still, there are markers in the queue for Voyage to the Little Mermaid.
Wow. So they're using the mermaid queue for Slinky Dog, which implies that Mermaid's not coming tomorrow.
No. So yeah, it goes down and back around. There are the posters that I was saying are looking refreshed. I'm gonna stand under this fan for a second. It is overcast here in Florida, but the heat is still up there. New season now streaming on Disney Plus of the Clone Wars, the final season. So, not too long ago, there was a big news about these billboards along with the Little Mermaid, Voyage of the Little Mermaid billboard being gone.
Mm-hmm.
So they replaced them all. They replaced these two with the exact same, the Clone Wars, the final season, and Star Wars, the Rise of Skywalker. But the Rise of Skywalker is still the on digital March 17th, on Blu-ray March 31st. Am I missing something? Have I watched it like a bootleg on Disney Plus and on digital and on Blu-ray? Or is that March?
That was March 2020.
That's what I thought.
Hey, I hear Keystone Clothiers reopened today.
It had not when I walked past.
Oh.
So I will walk over there and check right now. So here's a good tip for any guests coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios that really want to get on Rise of the Resistance. When they force, oh my goodness. Okay, we're just going to pause a second. That is all the queue for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Well, nothing will stop them now.
Nope. Here's the line for popcorn buckets.
What popcorn bucket is it?
We got the Cauldron, and the Little Green Men.
Because those guys already. Oh.
The BB-8 sipper.
That's crazy.
That's pretty much the definition today of Disney's Hollywood Studios. These lines have been substantial, to say the least.
My travel jar has a question about social distancing. I know sometimes the camera angle makes it, deceptive. But is there social distancing, or is it so crowded that you can't help but avoid these
Here,
folks?
I mean, you can see everybody is staying on their lines or about on their lines. So yes, the social distancing happens. The challenge of social distancing is always people paying attention. Disney has their cast members out reminding everybody of social distance, but they can only do so much. Humans need to, take responsibility at times. And there's my hot take.
Thank you, Stephen A.
Hyperion Theater, home of, for the first time in forever, a Frozen celebration, a Frozen sing-along celebration. Nothing's out on the main screen right now, so they may not be promoting it yet. So, Benji, would you like me to walk down by Star Tours and Indiana Jones first, or let's
No,
walk
head to
through?
Keystone. Let's bury the
Yeah,
lead.
Keystone Clothiers is open.
Oh, what's in there?
If I had to predict,
Close.
Galaxy's Edge stuff.
Oh,
Also, I did hear that the Star Wars outpost at Disney Springs now has lightsabers. The legacy lightsabers are now for sale there.
gotta figure out what door to go in, huh?
Well, we haven't had these doors open, and the cast members are not really directing people.
That's the hard part. I don't know how to fix it, but when I was there, it's hard to figure out what door to go in.
Yeah. Now I'm guessing this queue will help direct us to which door to go in.
Do they still do the announcements about social distancing and all that?
Yes. Here we go. Entrance only to this door really isn't normally an entrance, actually. Let's see.
Porgs.
Wampas.
It's on the speed rail. What is that?
What is? Oh, this?
No.
It is an apron.
An apron? Oh, from
Yes, the Droid Depot homeware. Yeah, it looks like, so counting this shop and the two at Disney Springs, we have more than a fair share of Star Wars merchandise available. And this does have some of the Black Spire merchandise along with some of the off-world merchandise mixed in.
It's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
With a little banana thrown in. Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, this is the time where we need Mike, because I don't recall these.
I don't recall those either.
And they're pretty cool.
How much are they?
$30.
That's not bad.
Oh, wow, it is actually a model kit. Like, that is the old model kit makers.
Oh, wow.
We'll be getting pictures of those to put up.
Yeah. What's the annual pass holder discount these days?
It is currently 30%. Sorry, I didn't mean to go up to the roof for that view. So yeah, we have the merch from the Toydarian over here. Chance cubes. I don't see a Sabah. Pins, car magnets, fun little Rex pin.
Did you see the Rex thing from Disneyland Paris? The exclusive they got.
No, what did they got?
I'll try to pull it up. Keep staring.
But breaking news: it is now Star Wars and Marvel merchandise. Oh, I like this shirt. We don't already have this shirt, do we, Benji?
I don't.
Well, we both got the same Black Panther shirt from that San Diego Comic-Con box.
Oh yeah, no, that wasn't that one.
So yeah, it's a mix of Marvel and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So it is literally peanut butter, jelly, and banana.
It's like the Walt Disney Company in a store.
Thank you. So Hollywood and Vine, which opened up last week before that, the 24th. If you go on laughingplace.com, you can find our coverage from that, from the one and only Tony. Sounded like he greatly enjoyed it.
Here it is.
Is that a mini fig, a medium fig?
Yeah, it's like a medium fig. It has light and sound and has the original French voice of the character.
Okay, I know a lot of people over the years have come down on Disneyland Paris, but they put out some amazing merch over the past few years. Between mini-size Tower of Terror and some of the other merchandise, and then throwing that in the mix.
And then here's something they have. It's 99 euros. Bernard and Bianca.
Oh, again, they have some amazing merchandise.
So you can take us by the Hyperion Theater so we can take a look at the...
Well, Sully's waving to us over there.
Oh,
I was looking at the ducks.
So what's the weather?
It's warm. There is a nice breeze. It is overcast, so it's not quite 1,000 degrees, but it is not a cool day in the park. Gertie. Okay, while I love these cavalcades, there are times where I do these walk-in talks and I end up following the cavalcade the entire time, such as this time.
This is the Pixar one, huh?
Yes. Looks like Gertie had some work done on her foot.
The magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Star Tours was holding about a 35 earlier before I headed into Galaxy's Edge. The little store at the exit of the Hyperion, that was the frozen gift shop, is not open.
Isn't that where the food trucks are going to go?
Yes, right behind the bus.
So this is the Hyperion Theater, formerly Superstar Television Theater, previously the ABC Theater, previously the Superstar Television Theater.
All of those and more. Yeah. So we've been doing this since pretty much day one of the reopening of any of the theme parks here in Florida. But we've been on site for every single one of the Walt Disney World parks on opening day and almost weekly. I think we may have missed 1 week or two. And I can honestly say this is the busiest I've seen a park. And it's a
That's a really
Monday.
good theme park too. Being prepared to do Slinky Dog Dash all the way through the Mermaid Queue is something.
Yeah. I know this morning. The story I was telling earlier. If you're going to come to Disney's Hollywood Studios and you want to make it on the Rise of the Resistance attraction, you be ready at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. to join the virtual queue and get a boarding time or boarding pass. Make sure that you, one, are not tweeting right at 10 o'clock, and two, you try to pay attention to the time. So while you're typing out a tweet, you do not hear people start cheering around you that they got their boarding pass.
Ouch.
Not saying that happened to me, but that happened to me.
Poor Jeremiah.
I know. I'm actually fine that some family that, planned their vacation and came out here got to go on it, and I missed out. I am A-okay with that. I have done it a few times, and we are good people for sacrificing ourselves. I know I
Way to
really
signal
didn't.
virtue, or virtue signal, or whatever they call it.
Here's some new Dooney and Burks.
Duty.
The Animal Kingdom print Dooney and Burke has been around for a little while. The Haunted Mansion, I think, just came out a few weeks ago. So I know that the governor of Florida said that restaurants can go to 100% capacity and parks can resume normal operation with no real definition of what normal operation meant. But guessing normal operation means they can definitely increase the capacity of the parks.
It's interesting because, well, it's just interesting in that, what number it's at and how they've changed it over time. I mean, we don't know the answer, but it's interesting.
Here's the end of the line for the Rock and Roller Coaster.
Geez. What about the Theater of the Stars? Do they still have the
They still have the billboard or the poster up, but they do not have any times. And they did remove the really nice signs that they had created that they put up here. So this over here is for the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, which actually wraps back into the Phantasmic queue. So it goes all the way down there and then all the way back. And then there's this, for anybody who's ever worked attractions or shows, there's nothing better than having a crossover in the middle of the walkway.
crossovers?
We're going to walk up to the store. "75 minutes posted for the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror."
Yeah.
If you are new to watching our walk-in talks and you want to see what the comparison is, go back maybe a month and a half or so, where there are times where I'm walking through Magic Kingdom and there is nobody in Frontierland. Like, I could have thrown a rock. You shouldn't throw rocks at Disney World, but I could have thrown a rock and not hit anybody. but there are still big donuts here at Joffrey's.
It's interesting because, like, obviously the attraction's capacities are impacted, but some of them are more than others. So the wait times are that, we kind of get used to. If this ride's 20 minutes, then I expect that ride to be 40 minutes, sort of relative. But that's completely out of whack now because the capacities have changed.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the Tower of Terror, they can have 4 parties per elevator. Rock and Roller Coaster, I want to say that the last time I was on it, they were loading every row, but it is, 1 party per row. So if I was a single, there's no more single rider because everybody's technically a single rider if they want to be. Yes. Remember, Hotel California. Here's a fun minifigure. Somehow I'm guessing would have been very popular at Disneyland right about now.
What's that? It's turning. Oh, there's Sandy Claus or whatever. Oogie
Yep.
Boogie and Santa Claus.
A nice Jack Nutcracker.
Oh yeah, from Haunted Mansion Holiday. Oh yeah, I guess that's not happening this year, is it?
Somehow I'm guessing that even if all of a sudden they decided, hey, we're going to open, tomorrow. They're not opening tomorrow. We do not have an opening date. Do not quote us on anything. I don't see Small World Holiday or Haunted Mansion Holiday being added to this year's lineup of attractions.
Oh, I know you. That's why as soon as I see that shit, I gotta come over. I said, who's up there?
One of the things that I noticed is our friends in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, at least the ones that were on Rise of the Resistance, have a new color mask. It's not the Starfield mask. It is more of a brownish, kind of almost khaki mask.
Yeah, they had that when I was there a couple weeks ago. I noticed that.
I guess it definitely fits the theme a little bit more than the fun star mask. But I know that they keep adjusting masks and bringing in new options for the cast members, which is really nice because as somebody who lives in a mask most of the time, it's nice to have something to change up to.
There's some cool new masks on Shop Disney today.
Oh, there are. What arrived on Shop Disney? I have not seen, nor have I seen any new masks here in the parks.
I will let you know.
I heard that today was a restock of Galaxy's Edge merchandise on Shop Disney.
It was. So they have a Stitch set, a new Marvel set with a Captain America shield, Spider-Man, and a Groot. National Geographic.
Ooh.
Pixar with Buzz Lightyear, Pizza Planet, Up, and Coco. A Disney Friends, a new Mickey set, new mini set, new Star Wars set with Darth Vader, May the Force be with you, sort of a 8-bit thing, and a child. Mickey and Minnie Mouse food icons. One's yellow and has Mickey premium bars and sort of the little things, and then a Christmas set.
I do have to say that the Nat Geo merchandise that they put on Shop Disney, like I don't go on Shop Disney and go, oh, I really want this camera bag or this such and such. But the Nat Geo stuff is so nice. Like I've definitely contemplated going, I could use a new backpack to hold my camera in it. Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy is going on. They do not have the dance parties out. They definitely may have overcompensated for the queue for this attraction.
Yeah, though you got to kind of be prepared for the worst, though, because it's not like the old days where you just would, wing it.
Yeah. And plus, it is an excellent overflow for guests who cannot ride the rock and roller coaster, which currently has the wait time here said 50 minutes. But again, we run into that old question of, is that the wait time from this point, or is that the overall wait time?
Oh, I hate that. It's the wait time from the overall. So anyway, Jeremiah, we'll let you go because it looks like there's a lot that you got to send in to get reported on.
Seriously.
You'll be back at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern with Disney Parks Talk.
Yes.
And
We'll have a lot to talk about then, too.
Yeah, sounds good. Anyway, we'll take care and we'll see you soon.
Have a good day, guys.